What's up everyone? Right now I am here at Vegas. I am in the Rio Hotel. We're gonna go to Bob's Jamboree. I believe it's his second year doing this. I'm really excited because last year we were on Shudder and we streamed it. And for those of you who do not know, The Last Drive-In, it's on Shudder. They play movies and then there's a lot of talk and deep dives about the film. It's been several years now that we've been watching his show. It's super hot outside. I think the event starts at 4. We just finished getting ready in the hotel. We're gonna go right now to get Uber straight to the event. We have no idea what to expect except the heat. Yeah. Okay guys, yeah. Well, let's go. It's a video.
Oh. Hell yeah, we out here.
That's so funny. Oh, those are sure.
Oh, those are hella cool, dude.
Oh, you got a tattoo here.
Oh, damn.
Oh, nice. ¿Quieres agarrar un tatuaje?
Celebrating what we always celebrate, that revered but beleaguered American institution, the drive-in, which, by the way, will never die. And as always, is the incredibly well-informed horror experts, Darcy the Mail Girl. From the assembled multitudes as we journey through the night, and well, not snail mail, but you know, dirt mail or mail. Will you actually be going down and roving through the multitudes, collecting mailback wisdom?
If y'all have mail, I will collect mailback wisdom. So
okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, in honor of Christine and the fact that it's given to you by the drive-in fans of America, we think of you as a populist filmmaker. I don't know if that makes you happy or not. We think of you as a populist filmmaker and a man who does things your own way outside the studio system. And that's exactly why we want you to have this token of your life's work and your amazing achievements in so many different genres with so many amazing film moments. You have the distinction, in my opinion, of 0 bad movies on your resume.
That's very good. Thank you.
Usually a director will have one absolute turkey in his past. You may have movies you don't remember fondly yourself, but we love your entire corpus, as they say, you know, so
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joe.
accept this given on behalf of the Drive-In Doors of America, the hardcore film fans who loved The Thing, even when it first came out. They didn't have to wait for it to be rediscovered by cool film critics 20 years later.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so thank you, John.
Thank you very much,
Sharing
guys.
so much with us.
It's great to see all of you. Take care.
Well, wait, we have some quick questions about The Thing before we start. Show it right now. Sit down just for a minute. I want to ask you about the dog.
Yeah.
How did you get such a beautiful dog to look so scary?
He was part wolf. The
Yeah.
trainer worked with him, separate from the crew. They brought him in, and we had to be very still while he went to each of us and sniffed us. Okay, this dog came down a hallway, and we were sitting in front of him with a camera. He could see us. He looked in one door, crossed the hall, and looked into another, and did not look in the lens. This guy is a genius. Sad was his name. And he passed away, but he was a great dog.
He was just a very well-trained wolf dog, half wolf.
So he was half wolf, part wolf.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I also want to ask you about Rob Bottin, because he was 22.
Oh, yeah.
How did you find him, and how did you work with him?
Well, if you remember a movie called The Fall, he was Blake.
Okay.
And he did some rubber monsters for me there. He's a great kid, and he had the solution to what the thing looked like. It looked like everything and anything it wanted to. And I thought, well, that's it. I've never seen that. Let's go.
Okay. And you were comfortable with giving a 22-year-old control of a 45-man effects crew and a $1.5 million budget?
Yes, I was.
Wow.
Best decision, dude.
When it comes to the theme of The Thing, are you a pessimist? Seems like you're a pessimist. Do you think we're basically at the mercy of forces we don't understand?
Well, I do believe that. But, no, I'm what am I now? I'm a short-term pessimist, but I'm a long-term optimist. I want mankind to survive. I do. I don't want to, like these movies that I made. Don't listen to what I say. I really do. I care about mankind.
Okay.
I want us to live.
People have expressed varied opinions about the subtext in The Thing at the outset of the Reagan era.
Yeah.
Were you making any particular kind of statement?
Not in that one, no.
Okay.
No, it was just about the end of things.
Okay. And a question about Kurt Russell. You collaborated with Kurt Russell at least 5 times.
That's
you
right.
You gave him roles that required maximum effort to carry a movie. What was it that made you entrust Kurt as your leading man?
I worked with him first on Elvis. He played Elvis. And he was a Disney actor, which means that every day he came to work knowing every line, everybody else's line, and was ready to go. Never gave me a problem, never was a prima donna, and he was a brilliant actor. What the hell? I want to work with this guy all the time.
Now, he's a hardcore Republican conservative.
Oh man, he's to the right of Attila the Hun, let me tell you.
So I imagine what conversations the two of you must have.
I stay away from him.
Okay, you never talk to him about politics.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's just smart to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
All right, John Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen.
Play The Thing next. So I'll show you some clips of them getting started to play The Thing. going to fucking Walmart to get them because we came without chairs, so we were like on the floor. Fuck that. So we got some chelas, we got Pacificos, snacks, and we're chilling.
Some Norwegians are just body parts, so we can't be sure. 0 breasts, but I'm going to forego the half-star deduction in a movie that has no females in the cast. 1 flying saucer crash, flame-throwing, dog morphing, dog massacre, face smooshing, spider morphing, spider flambe, Antarctic base flambe, 1 pothead ancient aliens theorist, 1 ransacked Norwegian research base, 1 ransacked refrigerator, 1 stylish cowboy hat, poor Norwegian marksmanship, scrambled Siberian huskies, grainy UFO discovery footage, alien corpse resurrection, overzealous blood donation, forced imprisonment of Wilford Brimley, couch bondage of a commanding officer, underwear theft, gun tossing, gratuitous Carrie Von Erich claw hold, table foo, axe foo, tentacle foo, cardiac arrest foo, flamethrower foo, needle foo, kerosene foo, helicopter foo, Bobcat foo, last stand foo, dynamite foo, paranoia foo. Driving Academy Award nominations for Kurt Russell as McCready, the chopper pilot who kills his chest. He kills his chess computer that has Adrian Barbeau's voice on it and accuses it of cheating for wielding a mean flamethrower. Keith David, who makes it through the whole movie, maybe. Wilford Brimley for knowing the truth and trying to do the right thing, chucking an empty gun at people and taking a folding table like a champ, and for having bigger problems than diabetes. David Crennan as Palmer, the stoner chopper pilot who's read Chariots of the Gods and has the best line of the flick after a guy's decapitated head falls off and turns into a spider monster. Donald Moffat as Gary, the marksman and leader of the facility who says, I know you've been through a lot lately, but if you can find the time, I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch. Rob Bottin for achieving a perfect 100 on the slime glopolometer that can only be equaled and never surpassed evermore. And of course, John Carpenter for doing things the drive-in way. 4 stars. Joe Bob says, check it out. Before the 90s, the 3 of you all felt like just like, okay, here's a job that's like $200 or $300 and I'll do it, or $900 or whatever.
Yeah, not that much. We got like $100 maybe.
Really? A lot of those movies, like you go in and do one scene, or you go in and do one scene, or you mean $100 for?
$100 for the whole day. I mean, we did background nude scenes in a lot of movies where we got less than that. We just got, but we were just happy to be working and thinking it might lead to something else.
And it led to 600 movies, so it did lead to something else.
It did.
All right, girls, get ready to be worshipped by this adoring crowd as we plunge into our Scream Queen triple feature. We love you all.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Now, I never did ask you to do one thing. You have to scream for us.
Okay.
Yeah, will you do it?
Yes, I will.
I didn't think you'd do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for you. Okay, ready?
Yeah, that's where I know her from. It's like one of the first times I ever seen a naked chick. The kid, I was like, what's up?
Dolores, Dolores, I want.
I like what I do, and I do it well.
Is there anything you wouldn't consider doing in a film?
Well, I don't do any animal acts.
Really? It says here that you've done quite a few in your picture. If I could talk to the animals, looks like you made it with half the zoo.
Well, that was one of my earlier films.
Do you guys have sour balls?
Time to get back to work. D2, take one.
You've got to be kidding.
Stop it, you little prick!
All right, Linnea. Now, you are an Iowa girl, right?
Yes, I am an Iowa girl. Davenport, Iowa.
I was in Davenport last week. They still remember you. They are proud of the fact that you are from Davenport, or at least the horror fans that I was with they knew all about you being from Davenport.
Oh my gosh, I hope they didn't say I was like this little shy girl. They probably didn't remember me because I didn't speak there.
Well, you told me you got kicked out of the Brownies for being a rebel.
I was a rebel. The Brownies, the Girl Scouts, I never could make them. I was a rebel. Yeah, that's what I said.
I love this movie. I think it's got the perfect mixture of comedy and reality. It was written and directed by Dan O'Bannon, a former partner with John Carpenter, and it was originally, and Dan O'Bannon, of course, wrote Alien, and it was originally supposed to be directed by Tobe Hooper, who is best known, of course, for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Poltergeist. And well, actually, let me back up a minute and tell you a little bit more about this. Night of the Living Dead. The original Night of the Living Dead came out in 1968, made by a couple of guys in the advertising business in Pittsburgh. George Romero, the director, and George Romero's writing partner was John Russo. So after that movie became the most successful independent horror film in history, Romero and Russo started fussing with each other over who had the rights and who did more on the movie and everything. And so what they settled on is Russo got the rights to the script, and to the words living dead. But Romero got the rights to the word dead by itself. Are you following this? This is a legal thing that they did. That's why George Romero's sequels are not Living Dead movies, they are dead movies. Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Not to be confused with Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. I wonder if Sam owns the rights to the words Evil Dead. So anyway, Russo, the forgotten partner in the series, ends up owning Living Dead. So he writes up this story, the one we're watching, in the early 70s. And then in the late 70s, he sells this story to a Chicago stockbroker. The Chicago stockbroker hires Dan O'Bannon to write a new script with that title and Tobe Hooper to direct the new script. And then Tobe Hooper drops out. Dan O'Bannon takes over as director. They make the movie. Then the people who own Romero's Dead movies sue him to prevent the release of Return of the Living Dead, saying it'll be confused with the Romero films, and they fight about it. They eventually settle it, so it comes out a year late. End of story. Actually, not end of story. When Day of the Dead did finally come out, the third in Romero's series, people said the reason it flopped at the box office is that this movie came out first the same year, ruining zombie movies forever. Because after you've seen these cadavers, it's hard to take the original one seriously anymore. So that's the argument they made. So somehow in the early 80s, zombie America had changed, and of course, the scene everybody waits for is Linnea dancing naked on a tombstone, right?
Well, yeah, after that, everything gets a little crazy.
Yeah. 10 breasts. 2 zombie breasts. 125 zombies. Mummy dogs. 1/2 zombie dog. 10 gallons blood. Brain eating. Gratuitous embalming. Naked punk rocker fondue. Gratuitous midget zombie. Torso S&M. 1 motor vehicle chase. Totaled by zombies. Heads roll. Brains roll. Arms roll. Hands roll. 4 stars. Joe Bob says, check it out. And now you can roll it. And wait, one more thing. Don't forget. Put your questions for Linnea in the hat and make them legible. Okay, go.
All right.
Joe Bob. Goodbye, Joe Bob. ¿Te gustó? You liked it?
Yeah, I'm pretty buzzed.
We're fried out though. It's what,
Almost
3?
killed like a whole 12-pack between us two.
Yeah. It was very fun to be out here. We came here very uncomfortable. We were not ready.
We've been here for half a day.
Yeah, yeah, we were not ready for a handful of things.
We
so
would have been fine if we prepped. And
yeah.
we bought hella beer in the beginning.
It definitely felt like a if you know situation, because a lot of people pulled up with their camping chairs. Yeah, and we didn't, and then we flew out here, so there was no reason for us to bring chairs. But we went to Walmart. It's like right down the street. We got an Uber, bought like $8 camping chairs and then snacks. Yeah, our Uber comes in 3 minutes. And we're gonna go back to the hotel, call it a night. Yeah. So, good night. I showered since I just came back from the pool. I'm gonna do my makeup and get ready as soon as possible. They have a Kiss mini golf. I did not know that was here before we booked the hotel, so it's a pretty cool surprise. I didn't really get a chance to talk much about the Joe Bob event yesterday. It was amazing. Angel showed me him. I fell in love because all the commentary is sick. Like, he has special guests that range from the writers, directors, the stars. It is so cool. I love fun facts about movies. I'm always the one to watch the extras, the bonus features, and how it's made. I love that shit. So I fell in love. We watch it every time it's on. Angel hasn't seen Iron Maiden, so I'm really excited for him to see them. The fucking fact seeing Maiden in Vegas is wild. They're playing songs that they haven't played in years. Is amazing. Vegas never sleeps, so right after the show, who knows what the fuck we're gonna do. party's almost done, you guys. So I'm just checking in real quick. I have these 2 tall cans and a shot. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the show, so I'm just checking in super quick. I think I'm getting there and like I'm getting buzzed a little bit. So hopefully Angel can help me with these 2 tall cans. I'm really excited to be with Angel for his first time seeing Iron Maiden. Yeah. What's your favorite song?
Nothing else, man.
Oh shit, that's your one. $8. We're killing time before we go to the Punk Rock Museum. It's an 8-minute drive from here, so we're not in a rush since the Uber will get us there really fast. I barely have heard about this spot we're going to. I only seen like one ad about it, and it just popped up in my head when we came out here. I figured maybe we can Go check it out. Angel's winning big.
Not anymore.
Oh, right after the Maiden show, I took Angel to the New York roller coaster. It was his first time. I don't know how excited he was to get in it. He wasn't excited at all. No sé, pero sí le gustó. It was fun. It was nice to get that adrenaline right after the show. The show was insane. We barely had time to make it to, I think, one of the last few rides. And then after that, we went to White Castle. I think today we're gonna take it easy, and I'll show you guys if I can record. I don't know. I'm not even too sure in the museum, but it's been a fun vacation so far. Today's our last day. Good, just kind of intense, right? Should get some Vega. That'd be cool, right? I'd wait for you. I don't mind.
Fucking Soviet station.
Huh?
The backpack Soviet station.
Oh,
They're like hella people.
oh really? Oh, I did not notice that. That's so cute.
That's pure ass.
Early years. Damn.
Mom, see, it was Pacific. I told you.
He does too. Yeah, he's a girl. What? Yeah.
Let's see how close I can zoom in. There we go.
How long has this been here?
Second year, right? Second year. That's cool.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
We're going. I wonder who wore that mariachi suit.
I feel like we should like the mosh pit room. You know what I mean?
You know what they could do it? You know, like those. So the picture would be mannequins. They're kind of solid rubber with their feet on the ground, so they just want to bounce back. Go and fucking jump from there. That'd be awesome. Oh man, it's fucking great. We should really actually bring that up to somebody. Yeah.
What's here? Photo op? Do you want to take a picture? Oh, it's a Green Day thing. Oh. You want to be like that?
No.
It's inspired me.
Oh, to do like a thing like that, yeah. It was really sick.
Not giving it away. We're playing 21st century digital.
Piña colada.
Powder.
The shirt is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That is a beautiful picture. So what does this say?
That's a good one.
Funny. I like how there's a show and then the cops are arriving and then like the video of the wow.
That's cool aspect to it too. The dragons on the top.
Yeah, that is really cool. Of course. Huh? What? Sick.
What is it? Energy Dome, original vacuum form collection, original mold.
It's sick.
Oh, it's just influenced by German Bauhaus movement and Aztec temples.
This is the time. I seen that. Because it's way better than that. That's a wasted youth right here. Yeah, wasted youth. 5 months away from
Typical bar style show looking at this restaurant. Oh, you're right here.
It's really sick.
Which one?
Just the fact that it's Ibanez. It's like probably pre-lawsuit era.
Wow, what happened? Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's on the FF, right? Yeah.
¿Pero quién se la puso?
No, it's just
unknown
unknown.
artist.
Yeah.
Sick. Me da ideas porque está bien chido. Yo quiero una. Did you go to the restroom too?
I did.
And I'm like, I saw the stickers. I'm like, damn. The fuck? That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go see the rest of the building.
And hey guys, we're about to do a 4:30 tour with the Dead Boys, Cheetah Chromies, and be walking around talking about anything. You want to be a part of that tour? Get a ticket. Go grab a ticket now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Follow her.
The not so wise bet.
Get in the Sunlight studio and take the picture.
Oh my god.
Dude, hell yeah. I love the Dead Boys.
¿La segunda canción?
Yeah.
Ah, no.
That's great. It's a treat. It's like, yeah.
Well, that just happened, you guys. We had no idea that was gonna happen. We did see ahead of time that he was doing the self-guided tours. They're $100, so we just got general. But I mean, we still got to see him and hear him play.
Pretty cool to get a tour from somebody from back there.
Yeah, I was sitting and then someone was like, "Oh, we're here for the show." We're like, or not the show. We're here to listen to the live music. And I'm like, I think it's upstairs, you guys. But it turns out where that exhibit of the recreation of the studio room is where they fucking jammed. Sick. Really cool. So far this place is amazing. Very dope. Like a lot of inspo. We have a bunch of flyers at home, so I definitely got some really sweet ideas of how to showcase them instead of letting them just get wrinkled around and just shoved in random places in my apartment. So I guess we still have a few to go, so we're gonna keep going. Video.
Dude, it's sick. Fucking Kurt Cobain slept on his couch. Get tight.
You could say Angel sat on it now.
My fat ass sat on it. Super cool.
I want to sit on it. It's recording. There, you just sink right into it.
Yeah.
What? And then they say we can't sit on it.
Same couch. Recording studio in SF. It's where they're supposed to record, and I guess first day they didn't because of the power outage, so Kurt Cobain just slept on that couch. Pretty cool stuff.
Where in SF?
I think it's called like Razor Edge Studio.
Razor
Studio,
Edge.
which I don't know. I think
That concludes. I'm so zoomed in. That concludes being out here. Look, I'm so zoomed in.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to talk to the people who like are in charge of
It was fucking hot out here.
are in charge, yeah. I kind of regret stepping out so quickly. I talked to one of the guys really quickly. I just asked if I could share the video I took and they said yes. And they told me to tag them on it. So I will. You guys, there's just so much displays referencing the Bay Area, and San Francisco came up a lot. It's been years being part of the underground scene in the city, and do we have shit like this in the city showcasing all that stuff? No. It's acknowledged, it's out here. Hell yeah.
Let's try it. Let's give it one more
Alright, Angel's trying to break that middle piñata. which is not budging. It already popped the green and blue. Pero mira. Mira, aquí anda. Guys, our last day. It's our last day. Bittersweet. We fucking love Vegas so much. Pero ya nos vamos. Our flight leaves at 2:26, but boarding is at like 1 something. We need to go back to the city.